Right, we're all loaded up, ready to go. Do you want to be lead plane or do you want me to take the lead today?
Side by side it, whatever, I'm not bothered.
Okay, let me just roll forward then and we'll try and figure out where you are.
Taxi and take off.
Yeah, I'm fully inside. I was fully inside of it. You've just come out of me. Oh, baby.
Let's just go.
Gun it, mate. Gun it. Gun it.
You ready to go?
Yeah, gun it. Go. Go, go, go.
Oi! Oh, rudders, behave yourself. Oh, God. Sorry, I had to be a bit erratic there.
Alright, you did, like, take a bit scupped off there. Bloody hell, mate. This is horrible and dark. I can't see a thing.
It is. My advice is get above the mountains.
You really?
I find it hurts a lot less than flying through them.
Thing, mate.
I can't see you. I have to figure that out.
Right behind you. Like I'm on your right, coming in on your right. I wouldn't fly over that way, mate. You're going to end up in a mountain.
No, I can see a lip. I'm heading for the lip.
Okay, enjoy your lip. I'm heading down the valley.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I told you.
I was a lot closer to the lip than I realised.
Why are we flying at night, please?
Well, it's actually very, very early morning.
Okay.
I meant to change the time of day by an hour. But I forgot. But it's all good. We're safe.
No, the airport hasn't got flipping landing lights, it hasn't.
No, it'll be light by the time we get there.
You bloody hope it will be, mate.
What's the matter with you, man? Haven't you got a torch?
No, I'm scared. I don't like darkness.
Fantastic band, by the way. The Darkness. Have you heard the band?
Yes, of course I have.
One of my favourite Christmas songs, that is. Alright, I'm clear of the mountain. How are you doing down there in the valleys?
Still trying to get clear of the mountain. We're doing alright.
You've got some scary low clouds, though.
We have, haven't we?
Have you ever flown through a cloud?
I did it this morning.
Did it scare the crap out of you?
Well, I was telling you the story this morning. I don't know whether you was listening to me or not, but like...
Probably not.
Trying to flip in land, yeah, I do waffle. Trying to flip in land at bloody airport this morning with low cloud. The visibility was 0. I had to go over the airport.
Ah, yes.
Remember my crap story now, yeah? Awesome.
It was a good story. But you didn't say that you flew through the cloud.
Oh, I was flying through the clouds, mate, yeah.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
I said, yeah, I couldn't see anything in front of me at all.
I can see a little bit of a mountain sticking out of this cloud. I don't know what else is behind that cloud. I'm trying to go above it. Max throttle all the way up. 10,000 feet. That should be safe where we are.
Yeah, 10,000 feet is a safe altitude I've found around here.
Leveling off. Wow, man, this is absolutely stunning.
Terrifying and stunning at the same time.
Can't see you yet, but I know you're over there somewhere.
Just off to your right, mate. Should be able to see my blinking. Oh no, how do you turn your lights on? Why aren't my lights blinking? Oh, my lights are blinking.
Well, I think I need to update my mod because none of my cockpit is clickable anymore. I kind of theorised that a recent update on Microsoft Flight Simulator has broken this mod somewhat. Where am I going?
Trying to find me your trying to find the pink line, mate?
I am indeed. White lines blow my mind.
Yeah.
Thinking of a phenomenon. Something like a phenomenon. Right. So, we've got quite a decent amount of shrimp that we're shifting and we're going to drop off. You're carrying some narcotics
I
at
am.
the same time.
£5 worth.
Well, what's surprising, well, maybe not that surprising, I see you now.
Good.
What's surprising is that the shrimp is £7,500.
Yeah, I know, right? But to be able to split the load, I think that's a really cool feature.
It is a cool feature. Jimmy and I have done it successfully once, and air hauler fell over all over the place the second time, the first time rather. But fingers crossed.
You didn't like it.
Yeah, I think maybe you have to do it in a particular order.
So are you pumping some more money into the VA then for this plate? Is that my thinking?
Which plane are we talking about now?
I think you were talking about getting the Kodiak, yeah?
Oh, right, yeah. So, my offline company has 3 employees,
Oh, okay.
and I have them flying as often as I can. And, yeah, so the money we make from that, minus expenses, of course, we've got to keep that company going, comes over to the VA.
So once we finish these jobs today, we'll have over 400 grand in the VA already.
Yep.
And then whatever money. How much is the plane?
New, it's 1.4 million.
Oh, 1.4, right, okay. So we need to come up with another $1 million then.
Yeah. The thing is, though, once you've got one of these big planes, like Jimmy has the Twin Otter.
Yeah.
So if Jimmy gets back into flying,
I hope so.
he'll be pulling in 30-40 Gs per trip.
Right.
So then the money's going to start coming in pretty quickly.
So the quicker we pump money in and help you get this Kodiak, the better for the company then, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if I'm going to go for the Kodiak first, but it's definitely on the cards.
Oh, okay, sorry. I was under the impression you were going to go for the Kodiak then.
Well, the Kodiak is definitely on my list, but something that we can all fly might be better for the company, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So like a Cessna, for example, will still bring in more money, but we all have the Cessna, so we can all fly the Cessna.
Yeah, we want to go for the Caravan, don't we, at the end of the day.
Are my lights on, by the way?
Yeah.
Cool.
Isaac, can you do me a small favour? Can you just let Minnie into the garden, please? Minnie, stop being a scruff.
What does Isaac play? Other than, I forget the name of the game, but I know what it is.
War Thunder and Roblox, really. And a bit of Minecraft every now and again.
Oh, okay. That's not what I was thinking of at all.
He wants to be a streamer.
Does he?
He does, yeah, but he's too scared to have a try at it, I think.
Well, you can tell him from me, I was scared when I started as well.
He's not scared, he just said he don't want to show his face, which is fair enough, you don't have to.
No, you don't have to show your face at all.
Lots of people don't show their face. Can you let Minnie out for me, please? Come on, Minnie, out you go.
It's scary talking to people. Putting yourself out there and opening yourself to ridicule.
I'm a bit nervous about talking to you, to be honest in that. But like,
Yeah, but see, once you talk to us for a little while, you realise we're just normal, same as you.
normal people, aren't you, really?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And we're not massive YouTubers anyway. We're just sort of tiny tiddler types.
Just doing it for the fun of it.
Yeah, I mean, simulation is a passion, right?
Oh, absolutely.
And we just make videos about that and share it.
Yeah. Yeah. So, sorry to. Yeah. I'm just trying to get an idea of what you want to do, because again, you've excited me very much, and it sounds like I can get involved with quite a lot of the stuff that you're going to be streaming, if you don't mind, that is. You know?
Nope, don't mind at all.
Awesome. So when it comes to the farming, are you going to start something from scratch on there?
Yeah, what I'm thinking is pretty much what I did with Farm Sim 15.
Okay.
Like super mega realism, like
Right.
painful, awkward level of realism. So no sort of jumping between vehicles or anything like that.
Right. Yeah, that's not a problem. Yeah.
pH value on the ground that has to
Yeah.
be managed.
Manual attachment.
Yeah, manual attachment,
Yeah.
100%, 100%.
Yeah.
So as realistic as possible.
Uh-huh.
And rather than, I know a lot of people just sort of go into Farm Sim and they're like, right, what's the quickest way to make money? And they just smash it out, and you know, they get it done as quick as possible. They speed up time and all that sort of stuff. I don't really do any of that.
Yeah.
I quite like the farming, you know, the chilled out element of it. And I mean, like with anything I do, I always try and chuck in a bit of messing about and having a laugh, which is what I would do if I own my own farm. So, for example, we'll have a field, set it up for the horses, and we'll have a horse race.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Put some hay bales down, make a tractor race,
Yeah.
you know, all that kind of good stuff.
Oh, that's probably one. I've never really thought about doing that, but that's
Yeah. They're just sort of realistic, really. So, you know, when we've planted all the crops and there's nothing to do, we think up something fun to do. And that's basically my theory behind it.
Okay. And are you going for a base map? Yeah.
Not sure. The base maps are a bit plain for my liking. I like something English
Well, there's Calmston Farm.
or Irish or Scottish or Welsh. Something British.
There's plenty of farms on the model.
So I actually made a map for Farm Sim 19
Oh wow.
based on where I lived when I was a kid.
Oh, okay.
And I swear to God, it would be the best map in terms of layout, any of the maps you've ever seen, because it was just a really unique, fantastic place. So I may try and squeeze that out at some point.
Oh, that'll take you a while, mate.
But the thing is, it's almost done. It's just in Farm Sim 19 format, so I'd have to transfer it over. But there's a little pub. There's a little wood. The thing is, right, all the things you need in Farm Sim, places to sell and so on, were all in this tiny little village. But there was a woodcutters, there was a garage, there was a pub.
What's the map called?
Milland, MILLAND.
Never played it, mate. No.
No, I never released it.
Oh, you never released it, right?
No.
Okay. Okay.
But I want to. I desperately want to play on it. So, yeah, a farm in the British Isles. That's what I'd go with. Stone walls, tiny little roads,
Calmston Farm sounds right up the street, mate. Yeah.
that kind of thing. Yeah, precisely that. What sort of speed are you pulling here?
113.
Yeah, you're doing a lot faster than me. What's your RPMs?
Nearly 6,000, just short of 6,000.
Yeah, I'll up my speed a bit.
I always keep my throttle in the yellow.
Yeah, you're meant to keep it in the green technically, but because this mod doesn't really model engine failure or anything. We can get away with it. Although I've noticed they've added NOS. Did you see that?
Oh.
So if you need like a super duper ultra boost, there's now a NOS switch.
What the hell? But we're playing the Fast and Furious.
In the skies, yeah.
Yeah. Minnie, what are you doing?
So, Mr. Spike, this is beautiful up here at night with all the stars and the galaxies and the Milky Way, and I'm wondering if these stars are actually accurate, because they do look.
They probably are actually. I wouldn't put it past them, to be fair.
Not 100% sure, but I'm very much hoping the sun comes up before we get there.
Yeah, because then I can say you were wrong. The moon's still quite
Prominent, isn't it?
still quite high.
Something like a phenomenon. I think my plane might be a bit heavier than yours.
I took it's 450.
So you took about half, okay.
Including my narcotics. I took 350 in shrimp and 100 in narcotics. So I've got 450 in my plane, and then I fueled it up a little bit more as well.
Yeah, just trying to work out why I'm getting less than 105 knots.
Oh, okay, weird. Kind of RPMs you pulling?
Same as you, just below 60.
Weird.
Just inside the yellow.
Well, you can use me as a guide pin, can't you?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm cruising.
You can land in the dark first.
Yeah, I hate you. I may have to do a recce flyover.
I think we're going to have to do at least one. We may have to circle for a bit. I feel like the sun is coming up over there. Over to our
over there?
over to our left.
That's the best gamer statement ever. Over there.
I wasn't really
Shooting at us.
I wasn't really telling you, I was telling the people at home watching.
That's class, that is. Where is it, Isaac? It's over there. Okay, where's over there, Isaac? It's like when I'm playing Arma 3. Like, my best mate will say, they're over there. And it's like, mate, just give me a bearing, please. For the love.
Oh, you play Arma 3, do you?
I do, yeah. Get your compass out, yeah, that I've taught you a million times to do, and give me a bearing. Yeah. It doesn't look like it, Isaac, but I am. It doesn't look like I'm moving, but I am, trust me. I'm pulling 113 with 14 knots.
I'm at 13,000 feet.
My mate Mike's up there, look. 13,000. Yeah. You not talking to your friends anymore or something? What do I owe this honour? Have you been over here watching my game? Oh, has he gone? Is he in your board now? You thought you'd come and pester me instead, yeah? Okay. I love you too, mate. I'm just trolling you, you know I am. Of course it would. It's just, yeah, but it's got the best wheels in the world, mate, yeah? It's got Alaskan wheels, mate.
Bush wheels.
Isaac's just said to me he'd be able to land this plane easy, Mike. Any runway, he said.
Any runway.
Any runway, I feel a challenge coming on.
Well, we got 20 nautical miles to go, so we're about
26 for me.
20 minutes out.
Thousand feet. Uh, 10,000. Gotta be these damn mountains. Terrifying. Done where you at? Where does it rise? In the east or the west? I can never remember.
Rises in the east and sets in the west, doesn't it? Rises.
I thought so. So why is the moon all the way over there in the east then? I'm a little bit concerned that it's early night time.
Computer, in which direction does the sun rise? It rises in the east and set in the west.
So why is the moon over in an easterly direction then when it should be in a westerly if it's going to set? I think the time is a bit wrong.
No, I can see the sun coming up.
You definitely see the sun coming up, can you?
I think so.
Which direction? I mean, you are slightly higher than me, but like, yeah.
See it creeping in.
See it creeping up to you. Quick, go check his stream. He's on Twitch, I think. Yeah, go check his stream, Isaac. See
No, I'm not streaming. You can't see it.
Are you videoing, are you?
I am.
Oh, he's videoing Isaac. Yeah, but he's doing a video.
I was going to stream today, but the flight sim rig is not set up properly yet. It would have been an extra layer of stress that I wouldn't have been able to deal with, I think.
That's fair enough.
And the quality would have suffered as a result.
Yeah. If you if we don't do some construction, you know, she's not feeling up to it. Because at the end of the day, she's hosting. Just, you know, pick whatever you want to play, mate. And if it's multiplayer, I'll probably come and play it with you.
Do you have any bus games?
No, sadly I don't. Only I've got one. I never really got to grips with it. Maybe you could help me get to grips with it. I don't know. Let me just quickly go on with Steam while I'm flying. A bit dangerous, I know. Tell you which one it is. It's an old one though, so it's Bus Simulator 16.
Oh my god, that is old.
Yeah.
I completed that game.
Have you completed it? Have you? I can see you completed it.
On my channel. Every episode.
I'm not very good with maths and money in that, so the money used to stress me out a little bit.
Okay. Just practice, really, mate.
Oh. Yeah, he's doing Formula One there. Isaac's on the channel looking at your Formula One stuff.
Ah, cool.
The downside with 𝗦𝘂𝗃𝗍 2, I think, is that we'd have to go on somebody else's server. Not
Right.
unless you're actually willing to come and set your own dedicated server up on a computer. There is no host easy capabilities.
There's no peer-to-peer.
Nope.
Ah. Interesting.
Yep.
That is a bit of a wibbly-wobbly problem.
It's a little bit, isn't it? I know what I'm going to be doing a little bit tomorrow off then, getting used to playing how to play naval action with flipping shooting your cannons and piloting a good ship again.
Yeah, that could be a giggle.
And maybe some Sea of Thieves?
Maybe, maybe.
Got that on PC?
Maybe so, yeah, maybe so.
Yeah. Can't think of anything else, really. I've got 11 to go. Come nicely down. What's up, Isaac? Oh, yeah, a few. Look for the construction simulator ones, Isaac. I'll be in some of them. Right, bleeding off a little bit to get some drop some altitude, mate.
Can you see the runway, can you?
I've got 10 nautical miles to go to it, and I want to be able to fly over it at a decent height. So.
I was desperately expecting some
Sunshine.
sunlight.
In this.
Why are we not? Why are we 7:30?
In the evening.
Oh, because real time isn't on. That's what it should be. We missed all that lovely sunrise.
Told you.
I didn't realise real time wasn't on.
Hey! Nice one. Now we can see things. This looks like it could be on the top of a mountain. On a mountain ridge.
That would be a great surprise.
Oh yeah, absolutely a great surprise, yeah. I would have never thought to do that, would you?
Most of them actually are not on the mountain.
Yeah,
Most of
quite a
them.
lot aren't, are they?
Yeah.
Yeah,
The ones that are very fun.
Yeah, 100%. You still see me alright?
Oh yes.
Good.
Dagga 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 dagga.
Daka, daka, daka.
Have you heard the 𝗂𝗃𝗃 joke?
No, I haven't actually.
So, an old RAF pilot was on a talk show telling the guy about the time that he was chased down by a fucker. He says, came out of the clouds out of nowhere, and this fucker was right on the back of me almost instantly, and I was swerving left and right, and this fucker was like staying with me, and he just wouldn't leave me, and no matter what I did, I couldn't get away from him. And the interviewer says, oh, just for those of you at home who don't realise, 𝗂𝗃𝗃 is a German fighter plane during the war, And the bloke says, yeah, but this fucker was a Messerschmitt.
That's brilliant. I like that one. I'll tell my son that one. My son loves loads of stuff to do with the war and what have you.
He's a good British lad, is he?
He is, yeah.
Nice. In this day and age, they're harder to come by.
I know a good free-to-play combat game if you're actually interested. I'm sure you can probably.
Generals and something.
Called 𝗦𝘂𝗃𝗍𝗄.
Rise of Flight.
Yeah,
That's not free to play.
it is free-to-play.
Since when?
It's been free-to-play for a long time.
Oh, I bought all the DLC for that.
All right, okay. I've got some of the. I bought the base game, and then several months later it went free to play. And I bought a couple of DLCs as well. Yeah, that'd be a riot playing that combat.
Is that multiplayer?
Yes, mate. Yeah.
Oh, well, sign me up for that. I love Rise of Flight.
You can dogfight with other people, or you can do missions. So you can do bombing missions against targets and things like that. Dead
Yeah.
good. What?
Oh, I've played a lot of Rise of Flight.
It's in this valley, mate. It's in a valley.
You see it, can you?
Yeah, it's in a valley.
What's the heading?
I can't tell you until I get right down on it. Oh,
18 and 36.
This is a scary landing, mate. This is a seriously sketchy landing. It's right in a small valley.
1,600 feet.
Oh, mate, this is just nestled. Oh, I don't like this at all.
Bleed some speed. Man, this looks awesome as hell.
I have to flipping get a bit more speed out of my plane just to get me up, right? Come on, baby. Ah, flaps, damn it, flaps. Pressing the wrong button.
I don't think my flaps are working.
Ah, it's a get you landing. Oh, nice. Oh,
Can't see very well down here, can you?
oh, it's horrible landing that. That's what you come in.
I may need to make 2 goes at this, mate. I'm going way too fast.
It's not too bad. Bleed your speed. Get your speed right off. I thought I was coming in too fast, but I managed to bleed it all off. I can hear you. That's nice. You got this, Mike. Come on. You got this.
Oh, I don't know. We are sketchy on the speed front.
Oh, it's a bouncer. Oh, look at that. Lad, son. Turn your engine off. Cut your engine. Cut your power.
Taxi and park. Landing was a greaser.
It was a greaser.
Nice.
Nice.
Right, let's get this lot unloaded, shall we?
Aye.
Okay, he's accepted my quantity.
Okay, good. I think that must be the way forward then. Because I took the job. I can't slow this bugger down.
Turn your engine off, mate. It's the best way.
Alt tab
There you
back
go.
to air hauler to
And then hit the
offload
brakes.
/ load cargo and fuel. You can
My
now
rudders are
proceed to the next
sliding
main
about
menu.
all over the place. Damn it. I'm going to screw him into the floor, I think. Right.
Bye.
He says bye or why?
Yeah, bye.
Oh, bye, Isaac. Is he off to bed?
I think so. That's
Good night, mate.
Right, okay.
VA job completed. Nice. 7 grand in the kitty.
Awesome, mate. Right. I'm gonna finish this flight. I had a hard landing, sadly.
Did you struggle? That was tricky, man. That really took a lot of concentration to get that down soft.
That was some flipping, mate. That's probably one of the coolest I've landed on so far. That was nestled real nice. That in that valley. Right. So I'm
Where the
flying
hell?
from 𝗦𝘂𝗃𝗍 to 𝗦𝘂𝗃𝗃𝗍.
Mount Priora. Where am I? You know where we are?
𝗦𝘂𝗃𝗃𝗃.
That's where we are now.
I think so. Hang on.
I'm not sure.
Give me a
about that.
second. I'm quitting out and then I'm coming back in again, sort
Roger.
of thing, because I'll have to set up my own thing now.
Yeah.